Hello everyone, my name is Apit0 and welcome to the Gen 4 tier list, and I'm excited for this one. Very excited for this one, actually. This is probably my second favorite, or my favorite one behind Gen 2. I like both of those games quite a bit, so I'm kind of excited to get into this one, starting with the Turtwig line. This little adorable fucker, Turtwig, absolute A tier. Like, its design is fair, it gets its point across, you know it's a turtle and it's a grass type. It's a really basic design, but it does work. Fucking Roddle, on the other hand, fuck this thing. It's fucking Land Before Time reject ass motherfucker. I can't stand it. Like, get it out of here. Torterra, on the other hand, absolute S tier. I fucking love the starter. All the starters from this one are great, honestly. Speaking of which, Chimchar and the Chimchar line. A tier for Chimchar. Monferno's not bad. I think this is the best middle stage of all the starters from this generation. So let's just put it in B. I don't think it's an A tier. It's not super interesting. Infernape is an S tier, like, easily. I mean, it's so fucking awesome. Piplup, also an A. You know it's a penguin. You know it's a water type because of its color palette. And they do actually stick with it and give it an ice type as well, so it's actually kind of interesting. The types in this one, wait, it does not get ice type. It evolves into a steel type, so at least they're using interesting type combos. Prumplup. I hate this thing. It's a D tier. Look at it. Look at its face. It's so fucking ugly. But Empoleon, on the other hand, is fucking awesome. Starly, it's just a burb. It's a very common burb, too. It's an A or B. It's cute. It's kind of soulless, doesn't have that much personality. So B's fair. Staravia, it's a little middle stagey, like C. And Staraptor is an S because it's awesome. Our Lord and Savior Bidoof. I hated this thing when Gen 4 came out. Like, they're everywhere. They're kind of annoying. They're a little dumb looking. But as an adult, looking back on it, I fucking love Bidoof. I don't think it's deserving of an A tier at all, but it's going in A tier. B-Barrel it looks like a fucking rejected Chuck E. Cheese mascot, so it's going in D. Kricketot, it's fine. It doesn't get its, design-wise, doesn't really get its point across. I mean, that's not a cricket. That's not a cricket, look at that thing. That's not a cricket. But it's fine, it's cute. I like its little nose. I like bulbous noses on cute things. I don't know, but it's a C. Kricketune is okay. Kricketune is an F. Have you heard its cry? It's the most fucking annoying thing in that game, and after a certain point they're very common. So every time I would step into the grass, up until like Gen 5 came out and I stopped playing those games super frequently, I would run into this fucking thing all the goddamn time, and that horrible cry is like burnt into my memory. Shinx. Shinx is cute. It's a B. It's cute. It doesn't have much else going for it, though. You can't really tell what type it is from looking at it. It's not super clear on that one. It could just be a normal type. It has like big normal type energy, basically. Luxio, it's one of the better middle stage. It's not great. Well, I'll put it in C. It's kind of average. And Luxray, of course, is an S tier. I mean, fucking look at it. It's dope as fuck. I would be willing to go down to an A tier on it. It doesn't get its design super across. It doesn't look like an electric type. Still just looks like a normal type. Bidoo, it's just a baby Pokemon. It goes in D. I love Roserade, though. Yeah, the S tier is gonna be super crowded on this one, isn't it? I mean, look, it's cool. They have so many cool Pokemon from this one. There are definitely some F tiers in here, too. Oh, Lord, wait till we get to them. There's one on here I'm specifically dreading. Granados, it's interesting. It's a Pachycephalosaurus, which is cool. I love the fossil Pokemon. We don't have that many dinosaurs, either. I'd say it's a B. It's a solid B. Rampardos is an A. It's cool. You know what it is. It's a dinosaur. Shieldon, I like it less. I would say it's a C. And Bastiodon, it's just ugly, man. I've always hated this thing. I don't think it's an F. Fuck this thing, it's an F. I can't stand it. I've always hated this thing. Normal Burmy, it's fine. It's kind of cute. It's the middle of the road. It's a forgettable little bean. I think all of them are kind of like middle of the road C tier. The Mormadam is just slightly less interesting. And one of them is pink for some reason. Motham's okay. It's nothing special. Like C. Gumby is interesting. I think it's design-wise. I think it's a C. Or no, it's a B. It's a B. People are going to want to kill me after that one. Vespa Queen it looks like a Digimon. It does. It's great in game, but I don't really like its design at all. It's kind of interesting, but it's not super interesting. Patrice is cute. It goes in B. You know it's the electric rodent because you've done this 3 other times by now. Weasel's so fucking cute. I love this thing. I'm putting in A. Floatzel, it's fine. It loses some of its like mischievousness that Weasel design has, but it's still fine. I'd say it's a B. Cherum and Cherubi, they're just plants. Like, they're more interesting. I could see B being fine, but I'm gonna put them in C. All of them go in C. I think this one is actually by far the most interesting. But you still can't tell what the fuck it is. It's in that zone of, what the fuck are these Pokemon? Shellos and Gastrodon. I've never really liked these things. I think D for both of them. Oh god, it's this fucking thing. This fucking dick finger. Like, it's so... Like, Apom is so cute, and then there's this thing. Horrible color palette, dick fingers, I hate this thing. Fucking put it in F, put it out of its misery. Drifloon and Driflim. Drifloon, it's an A. It's cool. I love the idea of it. It's interesting. It kind of gets its idea across. Not super well. Driflim, it's less interesting. It's a B. Oh no. Baneri is so cute. It's a B. It's a B. When I finally figured out how to level up or evolve Baneri, I was so disappointed that it's this thing. And I'm still disappointed. I do not like Lopunny. I've never liked Lopunny. It's fine. I don't think it's as awful as I used to. But it's like, I don't know, C or D. It's such a disappointment. Baneri is so cute, and then it turns into this thing. That being said, Mega Lopunny, great. I fucking love this design. It's so good. And it's not horny. Jesus Christ, that's the worst thing about this line. It goes from adorable rabbit to just fucking horny, and I hate it so goddamn much. Miss Maggie's, love this thing, goes in S. Same with Honchkrow, actually. Actually, Honchkrow can go down to A. I don't like it as much as Miss Maggie's, but it's still a great design. I like it quite a bit. Glemeow and Purugly, a generic cat Pokemon with a weird tail, C. And then fucking ugly bastard going D. Chingling, I don't care for this one. I've always hated this thing. I don't think it's an F. Actually, I kind of do. I don't think it's kind of an F. I'm not putting an F though. I'm putting it in D. Stunky and Skuntank. They have butts for faces. C. I'm putting both of them in C. Although I do have a shiny one. Bronzor and Bronzong. I've never been able to figure these two out. Like I know it now. It's a Mira and a Bell, and it's more specific to Japanese mythology and stuff like that. But I've never liked them. They're not my thing. D and then F because it's ugly. Bonsly. I think this game actually kind of has the best like baby Pokemon added. They're all have like very appealing designs. They're all still kind of meh. They're all usually kind of uninspired and a little boring. They're just smaller versions of what they normally are, so it's a C. It's pretty basic. Mime Jr. I think this is the only redeeming thing about Mr. Mime. I mean, what it turns into, keep it as a Mime Jr. forever. Don't evolve it. Don't put it through that torture. Happiny, it's fine. Is that its name? I think it's his name. I'm not gonna look it up. It goes in D. It's whatever. Chatot, it's kind of a generic burb. I like Chatot. I think it's kind of unique. It gets across that it's a normal flying and that it's like kind of music and sound based, so it's interesting. I fucking love Spiritomb. It goes an A. I don't think it deserves an S tier. I don't. But I do love it quite a bit. Gibble, Gabite, and Garchomp. I love these things. I think Gibble's kind of the worst one, to be honest. It doesn't fit with the rest of its line. You can tell that they're all related. They have similar color palettes, and they keep the red. They did a really, really good job of like tying in lines together in this generation. Gotta give it props for that. I just think it's the least interesting one. Then Gabite is an A, and Garchomp is a fucking S tier. I don't like Mega Garchomp, though. It's so fucking over-designed. It's just too much. I don't like it. It goes... I think it could go in D pretty solid. Munchlax, it's a B. Nothing too special. Not offensive. I like that they gave Snorlax in a pre-evolution. But it's a B. Riolu and Lucario are both A tiers respectively. I think Lucario could honestly be S. It's great. I've used it on so many different teams. Gen 4, Gen 6, and usually anytime I can get it, really. I do like Mega Lucario just as much, too. I think it's a good continuation of that, like, design. Hippopotas, Hippowdon. I don't like Hippopotas that much. It's kind of meh. It's a little mediocre. See? He seems to be the mediocre category. Hippowdon, it's pretty cool, actually. It's not super interesting, but it's cool. Although I hate the holes on its back that pours sand. That's so gross. Scorpioni and Drapion. Scorpioni's interesting. It's kind of interesting. I'd say B. Yeah, B, and then just like fucking F tier for this monstrosity. I like Krogunk. I don't think it's like top tier by any means. Maybe B at the most, and then Toxicroak goes in C. I'm not that big onto Carnivine. I've never been that big on it. It's just kind of meh. It's just a grass type. That's all it is. It's just a fucking Venus flytrap with googly eyes. Finneon and Lumineon, they're just kind of fish. Like, they're not defensive. They're just kind of plain. Mantike, it's fine. It's not offensive. It's kind of cute. Snover and Abomasnow, and oh my god. Every time. Every fucking time. Snover and Abomasnow, they're fine. Snover's kind of a hot mess. I think it's so much worse than that one. I think it's a D. I think it's so much worse than Abomasnow. I do like Abomasnow. It's actually pretty good. It's a B. Same with Mega Abomasnow. Mega Obama. I did it again. God damn it. Weavile. I love Weavile so much. It's very cool. Now we're getting into some of the ones, the evolutions they added to previously existing Pokemon. Magnezone is actually really cool. Not S tier. It's an A tier. It's very cool, but I don't think it passes that. I don't have a lot of an attachment to it. It's just kind of it's a thing. We all know it that shall not be named is going in F tier. Look at it. Fucking look at it. No one likes this thing. Everyone forgot this existed. Rhyperior, it's also kind of an F. It looks like a knockoff Godzilla monster. It's just meh. I like Tangrove quite a bit. It's a B. It's a B. It's not an A tier. It's a good evolution to Tangela. Electivire, it's fine. It's a C. It's okay. Don't like it as much. Magmortar is an F as well. I don't like it. It looks weird. It looks like a fucking Digimon. Togekiss, it's fine. It's another one that's fine. Just fine. Yanmega, it's cool. I think it's one of the better, like, added ones to this. Leafeon and Glaceon, they're good. I like them quite a bit. They're not super good Pokemon, but they do have good designs. You know it's an EV, you know what types they are. Gliscor, it's not bad. It's a good evolution. It's better than its previous one, as a matter of fact. B or C? I could go B. Mamoswine, let's put it in D. It's not that interesting. It has those weird goggles, and it's just kind of a lump. I'm not a big fan of the Porygon line, but I do like Porygon Z a little bit better than like Porygon 2. Gallade is dope. I don't like it enough to put it in S tier, but it is an A. And Mega Gallade is actually fairly cool. I have not seen this thing in a long time. Probopass, I actually really like this thing. I don't know why. I love the Nosepass line. I think it's a B. Dusknoir, it's the worst in its line. It's a fucking D tier. It fits, you know it's related, but it just doesn't have anything interesting about it. Frostlass, I like it. It's an A tier. It's not super interesting. It's a cool idea. It's kind of ugly, a little. Rotom, base Rotom. It's like a B. It's interesting. Its various forms, on the other hand, I think they're kind of hit or miss. I would say most of them probably fit in C tier. As far as the oven one goes, I think it's one of the better ones. I would put it in B tier with Rotom. I don't like Wash Rotom that much, or the fridge one. And the rest of them, you know what types, except for these two. These are a little weird. But relatively speaking, you do know what types you're getting with the different appliances. Uxie, Azelf, and Mesprit. I think they're fine. They're good. They're good like little Pokemon. They're kind of annoying to catch, though. They're actually unbearably annoying to catch, to be honest. Okay, I think Uxie, if that one is Uxie, and I'm not completely... Yeah, that's Uxie. I think that one's my favorite, to be honest. It just has nice chill vibes. Mesprit is a B. Actually, you know, I would say they're all B. They're all B. I'm fine with that. I like them pretty equally, and they're not the best ones, they're not the worst. Oh, fucking Dialga is an S tier. I mean, God, look at this thing. It's so cool. Dinosaur Dragon doesn't really get that across that it has anything to do with time. I would say its design kind of portrays that a little bit, but it is cool. Palkia. I hate Palkia. Can I just be real? I really hate Palkia. I love its form it gets in Legends Arceus. So much better than its normal design. For me, it's an F tier. For me, it's an F tier. I really hate this thing. Heatran, it's interesting. I would be willing to give it a B or C tier, I think. It's interesting enough. It's a decent Pokemon too in game. It's a Fire Steel, interesting combo. B. B's fine. Regigigas, it's a hot mess of a design. It's not as, I don't even think it's as interesting as the other Regis, which aren't particularly that interesting in their in their own right. It's a D tier. Base form Giratina, it's an A tier. Distortion World version of it, fucking S tier. Look, this thing is so goddamn cool. And that is a ghost type, and I'm biased. Shut up. Just love this thing to death. It's possibly my favorite legendary, actually. Cresselia, what the fuck is it? It's my honest opinion on this. What the fuck is it? It's a C. It's fine. It's memorable. It's an interesting Pokemon to catch. Fiona and Manaphy. Fiona is like a D. It's kind of disappointing. It just looks like a ripoff of the actual Pokemon itself. Then Manaphy is like B or C. It's fine. It's a C. Darkrai is absolutely an S tier. Base form Shaman, A tier. No, S tier. It's so cute. You can't argue with this one. Skyform is still cute. It's so cool. I would say A. Arceus is fine. I don't like it as much as most of the other legendaries from this one. I would say B. It's kind of gimmicky as well. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. This is probably going to be the last tier list I'm going to do for quite a while, especially on the whole Pokemon front, because we're getting into what is possibly my least favorite generation, Gen 5. But either way, hope you liked it, hope you enjoyed it. If you want to, maybe like, subscribe, stick around. I'm getting started here and having a little bit of fun with it, so Hope you stick around. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!